Then. So, hi, Alethea. Thank you for coming to join me today so that we can just do a quick review of what you got from the retreat over the weekend. So, it
Oh,
was a
yes.
psychic retreat with Wendy and I. So, just one or two questions, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, sure.
What attracted you to
Pleasure.
the program?
Um, you and your sister attracted me to the program. And to be honest, I didn't really pay any attention to the name of the retreat. Just the fact that I knew that you and your sister, Wendy, were going to be putting something together, I knew I'd benefit. So I knew that once I'd been around you and in the position to receive whatever it is that you were planning to share, that I'd be better off for it.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. So,
Mm.
so what did you have any expectations whatsoever before you started?
None, none. Other than I hadn't. Other than literally, I knew I'd have space to think, connect with myself, and I knew that on my return to normal everyday life at home, that I'd be better for it. That was my only sense, but I didn't come in with any agenda other than to be around you, feel uplifted, and get some rest.
So did you get that out of the program?
Yes, I got some rest. I got fed. Um, I wasn't thinking about food, but food was there and it was brilliant. I got energized because not only were we speaking, we got to move and to be outside, and the environment was great. It was a lovely setting with a view over like a valley.
We were blessed.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So and I did come away feeling a lot more energized and ready to deal with the day to day, my day to day challenges. Um,
Are you in a
yeah,
position to share what your challenges were that you wanted to deal with, or would you prefer
yeah.
not to? So it's up to you, whichever you want.
I can speak on it to some degree. My challenges, I think, were like many other people's challenges, trying to juggle too many things. And I think those things were, I'm used to juggling those things, but it's trying to juggle the sort of personal relationship side of things with my children, which was really impacting on me, trying to deal with the busy day to day,
Yeah.
and some of the not just day to day, but some of the projects that I'm sort of in the process of working through for myself.
Mhm.
But the I found that the challenges I was having with my relationships, especially with my middle daughter, but I've got three daughters, but especially the middle one who's going through a bit of a challenging time, just finishing her A levels and working out what she wants to do with her life. Um, just that whole dynamic has been really tough to see how she has reacted to the changes in our environment and reacted to her transitioning from a young adult, into a young adulthood,
Yeah.
and how she's interacting with the family.
It's like,
All of that was having a huge impact.
yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah.
like to call that the maiden energy, where you're in the mother energy because
Mm.
of the women's transitions in life.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So how do you feel now about your relation? Because I want to just let everybody know that the one thing that we focus on is about your relationship with yourself. So what did you learn about yourself, Alethea, that's made a difference?
Yeah. I realize that I have a lot more power and influence than I had been acknowledging before, and that I'm really in sort of in charge in a way. I have the ability to sort of what's the word I'm looking for, to navigate and raise above any situation that's presented to me, that I can either feel downtrodden or I can really have a tap into my sense of self and know that I'm unaffected unless I choose to be. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot more empowered, and the situations that I've come home to, which would have before really cheesed me off, I'm reminded of that, and I feel quite calm and really positive. You know, it's not just that I feel better. I feel confident that my daughter and other family members who try to challenge me as well, I'm sure they're testing me. I feel confident that they will also transition and overcome whatever it is that they are struggling with too. And I think that's come across. I think that's coming across, that I have that confidence in them.
Oh, that's the good news, because as soon as you expect it, it's like there's the thing about teacher expectations. If the teacher expects the children not to do well, they don't. If the mother expects the children not to do well, then they don't. Whereas your
Yeah,
expectations now are that they are the same sovereign level that you are, aren't they?
yeah, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a greater sense that whatever's happening now, it's only temporary, and it's all going to be better.
Yeah, yeah. And I
Yeah.
just want to say that as we record this, we are in the middle of an international situation that we're all having to deal with each day.
Yeah.
So that's great. That's great. I'm really pleased that it's helped you to feel that way in these
Definitely.
difficult times. In
Yes.
difficult times.
Yeah.
So would you care to tell people just how you're feeling before we started recording? What was it that you said? How do you just feel now compared to how did you feel before you came and how do you feel now? Those two things would be great.
I felt sort of exhausted, sort of downtrodden, a bit sort of overwhelmed. Not hopeless, but I felt a little bit powerless
Mhm.
because all my efforts didn't seem to come out too much. Too busy working at standing still. It
Mhm.
felt a lot like that. Now I'm feeling more energized. I'm feeling more empowered. And the word that I was introduced to this weekend was this whole sense of being a sovereign. Um, I really feel a lot better about myself and my abilities, and that I can, that's the word, transcend.
Yeah.
Transcend whatever situation is presented to me. I have a lot of choices and abilities that I can bring to a situation. So yeah, I'm feeling that I can tackle almost anything that's presented to me
Oh,
right now.
inside.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you feeling inside?
I feel blessed. I feel really blessed. I feel calm.
I can remember you saying when please don't correct me if I'm just putting words into your mouth. No, I'm not. But you know, when you first started, I said, "How are you feeling?" You went, "Grateful."
Oh yeah,
That was just the first word that came out.
yeah.
Grateful.
Yeah. I wouldn't have thought that before the weekend, that I would feel so much different after a couple of days. So I'm just grateful for the opportunity to be able to um, work on myself in a very straightforward way, and to be able to access the knowledge that you and Wendy have, and the skills that you're prepared to, and the time that you invested in me over the weekend. So yeah, I'm incredibly grateful. I just want to thank you again
No, you're very
for the
welcome.
time and the opportunity, Linda.
You're very, very welcome. Thank you for joining us because it's lovely to be in your company. I love it. That's Bill Swan. All right then. So thank you, Alethea. I'll finish the recordings now
Yeah.
so that you can get off because I understand you have a client waiting for you soon.
Yes, I do.
Bye bye, darling.
Bye bye. Thank you, Linda.
Thank you.